Again, taking pride in delivering you guys the latest in music news. This is a big one. We've been following the Queen slash Freddie Mercury biopic from its inception. Since Sacha Baron Cohen was attached to the project, remember, he was hired to write, direct, and star in the film. We heard some rumblings. Oh, that's not going well. Next thing we knew, he was off the project. He said that he wanted to do something that was true and gritty and a little bit dark, kind of a little bit more authentic to what Freddie Mercury's life was. The surviving members of Queen sought otherwise. They fired him off the project after rumors about who would play Freddie and who would direct the film and who was going to write it. They finally got the film off the ground with Bryan Singer at the helm. Bryan Singer, Superman, right? X-Men, huge, one of the big film directors today. Then we started getting all these great leaks from the set for a change. Before that, it was nothing but bad about the biopic. I mean, a lot of trouble for a lot of years. Kind of almost cursed, if you will, this production. And then Singer comes in and sort of, straightens the ship, gets it moving. We start to see some leaked footage, which looked amazing. We got some photographs of Freddie Mercury. Rami Malek as Freddie Mercury. That photo got out there, was massive. I mean, he looks amazing. He looks identical to him, which is amazing. And then just a couple of days ago, we heard Bryan Singer not showing up to set. And, Bryan Singer this and Bryan Singer that. Then the Hollywood Reporter came out with a piece that said, the Hollywood Reporter came out with a piece, and then the studio came out with a statement saying Bryan is taking a leave of absence. He has some family and health issues to deal with, but he'll be back, no worries. That was the first bit of rumbling that we heard last week. And then we get the news just now that Bryan Singer has been fired from the Freddie Mercury biopic. So production halted, principal photography canceled, stopped as of right now. Singer fired, and now everybody's sort of coming to light of, oh, look, there's a whole bunch of problems here. Now, I know what you're thinking. The first thing you're probably thinking is there a sexual harassment thing here? And actually, there's not. I mean, not as of right now. That's not being talked about whatsoever. But more so, Singer's behavior on the set of the film has really been called into question. Apparently, there is a real deteriorating relationship between Rami Malek, the star playing Freddie Mercury, and Bryan Singer. Got so bad, Singer got into a confrontation with Rami Malek and apparently threw something at the actor. As a result, Malek went to the studio and was like, this guy's out of control. And I know, look, we've all seen the footage of people losing their mind on film sets and screaming and yelling, but chucking things at the star, it's not, they go to extreme lengths to make sure that the principal actors are not harmed. They don't let them do stunts, they don't let them do this. You don't want them to be injured by the director throwing something at them. I mean, it's insane. That's insane. But apparently he hasn't been showing up as well, which led to the strain between Malek and himself. And then Singer threw it at him. And apparently that was the last straw. Tom Hollander, who plays Queen's manager Jim Beach, briefly quit the film because of Singer's behavior. According to the Hollywood Reporter, he was eventually persuaded to return. The final straw came when Singer failed to return to the film set after the Thanksgiving holiday. A representative for the director said he had taken a leave of absence due to a personal health matter concerning Bryan and his family. According to the Hollywood Reporter, Singer claimed he is suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder resulting from the tensions on set. Cinematographer Thomas Newton Seigel briefly stepped in to direct the film in Singer's absence. However, as of Friday, production was officially on hold. The studio does intend to find a new director within the coming days to finish the final 2 weeks of principal photography. A release date for the film was supposed to be Christmas 2018. We'll wait and see if they're still able to reach that. But this Queen biopic continues to be plagued with issues. Now, principal photography stopped, and they're waiting to see if they can find another director to come in here. Now, the weird thing is, these delays in films cost a lot of money because you got actors, you have directors, you have cinematographers, you have casting directors, you have film crew, grips, and best boy, and all these things. And they're all lining up jobs. They all know, okay, I'm shooting until mid December, and then late December, I start on this movie. They're all lining up pictures. So now you start to, delay production and you start to lose people. People have other gigs now, or people have to decide, well, do I stay with this film? Do I go to the next one? So never a good thing to have these production delays. And this Queen biopic just continues to be slammed with them. Continues to be slammed with them. I'm not saying this is the end of this movie. They could grab another director, pick it up in 2 weeks. But again, that's difficult. You got to find somebody who's comfortable enough with the material, comfortable enough with what Bryan already shot in the style he's already been shooting in, to come here and be acceptable with that. It's going to be hard to find that director who is okay with all that stuff, okay with the input of the band, because clearly they have a lot of say in what's going on, and not tied up in another project right now. So I don't think we're out of the woods yet with this Queen biopic, but we'll certainly stay on top of it as we have been doing right here on The Morning Show with Anthony.